Hey, welcome back to a competition vlog. Yay! Am I at the competition yet? No. How long have I got? 1 hour. Today I'm going to do some dressage, which is fantastic because in the UK recently it's been minus temperatures quite consistently for about a week, and which means I don't have an arena, which means it's really hard to have ridden you, isn't it? Hey? So we're going to a dressage competition, having me only ridden Ember once in the week, and that was yesterday, and that was a walk down the road. Sorry, Rob's just started up the car because we're just about to go and hitch it up. And but you're not ready, are you? We've got an hour, and you're still in your outdoor clothes. He's like, yeah, I'm just gonna eat my haylage. So he's come in, he's had his breakfast. They are out in this weather, but they don't seem to mind it. They don't care. I put a ton of hay out, and all 4 of them stay out. Hey, Zaki. Oh, let me jump. Sorry, darling. But yeah, they like coming in the morning and having their breakfast, having their hay. You think you're going to go somewhere, don't you? But you're not. Of course, when was the last time you went somewhere? A long time ago. But you're a good girl, fluffy girl. But even Lara's got rugs on because it is cold. The only one that doesn't have a rug on is this little rotund pony here. Hey, you don't need a rug, do you? Because you're fluffy with a big old belly. Rob's found a new use for a sweat scraper. That does quite good. Doing the job. Last night it was only supposed to be -2. And it actually turned out to be -6, which is so antisocial just to lie. But you were rugged up anyway, weren't you? Hey, Zaki, I don't think you'll be out hunting tomorrow. No, I don't think you will be. Will you? No, he's a good boy. I haven't even started getting Ember ready, and I am going to plait him, but it's going to be super quick plaits. I haven't clipped him. Again, he is dual clip. Justine says he looks like Chewbacca, but she's shaking his head in. Poor Benny, you don't look like Chewbacca. He's got that kind of like slightly scraggy like look about him. It's an understatement. Look at this. Look at his mane as well. Oh, he's like, give me a head itch. This is my role, is to provide a scratching post for him. Yes, it is. What's in your face? What is it? What is it? But yesterday he had. Was it the day before? No, day before. Yesterday we had my his physio come out to give him the once over, and he was only tight. Had some tightness in his hamstrings, but apart from that, he was all good. So, and she said she was grateful that I hadn't clipped him, because when they've been clipped and you do like body work on them, apparently if they've been clipped just, it's like doing it on sandpaper. So she was grateful for the slight give in his coat. Oh, I'm procrastinating. I'm putting it off. I know. I don't really want to get you undressed, but we have to. Right, we fast forwarded a few steps because it was cold. So I got him plaited up and on the trailer, and now I've just arrived. Taking off my 15,000 layers to try and tie my sock. And I've just found my numbers, which I have to really know where to put them on the bridle, in terms of, because I've got the Steuben Freedom bridle, which is what I wear for dressage now. And he seems to really like it, and I like it, and it's lovely. It's really hard to tell, isn't it, when you have new tag and the horses are going well. You're like, it's not because of the new tag, obviously. Like, that's not the reason why he's going well, but it's a reason why he's not going badly. I always think. So, you know, because there's a combination of facts, isn't it? It's like, if they're going well, and oh my god, if they're going well and because you've been schooling them and, you know, been staying consistent, etc. That's obviously a reason as well. It's not just the tack. So when people are saying, yeah, I'm getting sub 30s because of my new bridle, I don't know if it's necessarily just the new bridle. So yeah, you'll never hear me saying, I've got a sub 30 because of my new sound. Sorry, this is really antisocial. I'm gonna try and use the camera. Anyway, babbling on. I've got very low expectations of today, and I think that is the main attitude. Not the main attitude, Justine would tell me off because she's like, you can't go in not thinking you're gonna win. I mean, I don't think I'm going to win, but I'm just going as a schooling. It's merely a schooling exercise to use an arena which is lovely and harrowed, not frozen, and just do some schooling. And that's why I'm giving him a slightly longer warm-up as well, if I can time. I mean, that's not going to look too bad, I don't think. I think that will look all right. Yeah, so that's the aim of the game. And then, because my aim this year, guys, was to be doing better in my dressage. That was the aim. So, see, if you're only going to get better if you do it. I don't really enjoy it. Oh my god, what have I done? I think it's too low. But fun fact, this very competition, rewind 3 years ago, was the first ever competition that I did with Ember when I very first got him 3 years ago, and I did the intro, I think. So now we're doing the prelims. It's not really, haven't really gone up dizzy heights in that time, but doesn't matter. Yeah. So hopefully, oh, mama, she tight. Luckily, this is a stretchy jacket. Oh, it's so depressing. Don't you just love January? I'm gonna just finish popping these poppers up because that's really attractive. This is a really good look, isn't it? Finish popping these up, whip my joggers off, put my boots on. I've actually got some new boots to wear, which I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but these were a present from Justine. She won them. She won them and she didn't they didn't fit. So she's given them to me. In return, I have given her a pair of my boots back. So, right. So after what was quite a nice warm-up, actually,
which way do you want me to video?
We popped into the indoor arena, and Ember's been in here many a time before, and as you can see, he was quite fresh to get going. Okay, so bearing in mind, guys, ridden him once in the week, and yeah, flat work-wise, I needed to come out and do this. This was very much a training day for me. And you will see just quite how we get on. So he was very tense when we got into this, but you can see his right leg is very flicky, and you know when he gets a little bit tense, his right flicky leg comes out, and yeah, it's just his tension, and that's how he shows it. Anyway, this test was prelim 1 2024, which, considering it's a prelim 1 test, I found it quite difficult to learn, but I've never ridden through it before, and I'd only learnt it the day before, so yeah, I wasn't expecting miracles. Anyway, for our first centre line, we got fairly straight and a 7, which was quite nice. And then the second movement, which was the circle left from E, we got a 6.5 with the comments unsteady to contact. Now this is going to be a running theme throughout this test, and actually I will say since this test, because this was verging on a month ago now, from post me doing this voiceover, I feel like we've already improved, so which is good. But he looks short, he looks choppy, and that's because he's basically resisting me in the hand and I'm not using enough leg and I'm not flexing. I'm kind of sitting there and just trying to sit pretty, which really doesn't work because 1, it doesn't look very pretty, and 2, it's not helping his tension. There are points in this test where he does relax and it is nice, so it's just about me maintaining the consistency, which I feel like is getting better. So where are we now in the test? I'm really bad at following along the movements. So we are circling right 20 metres. So we got another 6.5 for this, which was unsteady to contact. But again, completely understandable. But see, like here, doesn't look too bad. Looks a bit more consistent. We actually got a 7 again for this movement, which was great. No comments, but no news is good news, so we will take a 7. That's fine. But then for our walk transition, it says against hand, and yep, they're not wrong. He could have been a bit more through. I could have helped him do that. Again, in the walk, so this was our change the rein in medium walk. We got a 6. It says could use neck and back more, and I agree. He just kind of scrunched up like a little scrunchy thing. Then the free walk says correct steps, but not seeking contact, and you can see Exhibit A right here. Just gonna have a little shake of the head there. So yeah, that's a shame because normally I quite rate our walk. He's got a very good walk and he's normally quite chilled, but he wasn't very chilled on this day. So doesn't matter, we move. And then to be honest, the rest of the test is quite consistent with 6.5 and 6s. And to be fair, we did... oh, there's 2 pages actually. I thought it ended. We got 1 more 7 and then the rest were 6s. So now we're into the canter work. So I'm going to stop reading the comments because they all say the same thing, unsteady in contact. And that is true. Here I feel like he was a bit rocking horsey. And I just needed to, again, ride him through a bit more. Because I love his canter. But let's see what happens here. What do I do? I basically say, oh, I put on the test, and then I dropped my rein, and then he shot off, and then I was like, right, I'm going to pull a circle. Basically, I forgot where to change the rein for the next canter. Then I was like, oh my gosh, that's so stupid. You go from B to E across diagonal. Anyway, that really wound him up because he was like, Mum, what are you doing? Like, you can't do that to me. So I really didn't help the situation here. So he was obviously, you can see his swishy tail, a bit peed off with the situation. But actually this canter was quite sweet. And again, it could be more forward. It's so funny hearing myself comment about being more forward in his canter, but do you see what I mean? It's just a little bit up and downy. It's quite like seahorsey show pony canter, but I want it travelling, and I know that he can travel. We all know that he can travel. Yeah, anyway, I was kind of smiling through at this point, but I think we're near the end of the test. Thank goodness. This last centre line is laughable. I can say my first centre line was definitely much better, but this halt better than we've done before, even though it's a bit wonky, but yay. And I now know what to do. As soon as he stands still, take a bow, everyone. Well done, Ember. This is going to be a bitty vlog, but I'm done. That is it, done and dusted. I would say that is the good thing about dressage. You come, you do a test, and you leave. But yeah, Ember was very good, weren't you? You were a very good boy. He came in there, he was really tense, and then I just trotted him on and kind of got on with it, and he was really good. Me, on the other hand, classic. Oh, so close. I was so close. It's like I'm so near the end, and then I just went completely blank.
You just stopped. Went. I don't know where I'm going.
I don't know where I'm going. I was like, I have no idea.
Can somebody tell me?
Help! Yeah. Apart from that, though, I was saying it wasn't bad.
No, but both you and Jess need to learn a bit more ring craft.
Yeah, I don't have any. That's why I'm doing this.
No, don't get defensive.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not getting defensive. I'm saying this is why we're doing this, because I don't have any ring craft.
No, but it's quite interesting watching both of you. The amount of marks you're throwing away by not riding the test accurately.
I know. I noticed that. Didn't go into my corners.
No.
I couldn't actually get there though, to be fair. I was trying.
I think that's a cop out.
But I was trying a little bit.
I thought it was good. I thought it started off very nice. It was interesting when you went wrong. He then got tense. So I would say that's a frustration probably coming from you. You know, the minute you stopped and then went off again.
Do you know what? Well, it's because I dropped my rein.
Oh, so is that
and then
what
I
you did?
tried. Yeah, I dropped it, and then he shot off.
Like
It's because I literally dropped him and he went bye.
But no, I thought it was all right. It was all right.
I think it was
It's
sweet.
the first one of the season. You've not been out to ride
I haven't
much.
ridden him for a week.
Well, exactly. So
I think it was pretty good.
I thought it was good.
I'm quite happy. I mean, don't worry, I'm not expecting any prize money.
I just think we really need to have a session with you and her doing ring craft. It's very important
I know.
because you're throwing away silly marks.
I know. I'm not very accurate. I'm thinking of a billion things. I think the lesson is,
I don't think there's. I think it's just you know, you did a nice test. It wasn't that bad. There was nothing wrong with it. He stayed reasonably calm. There is a moment. I videoed it all, but there is a moment, and I know when I show it to you, he came around the corner, and he was quite nice, and then he suddenly relaxed.
Yeah.
And there was 2 strides where I thought, that's it.
Yeah.
And that's what, and I think
that's what
it
you
will
should get.
really show.
Yeah.
And that's what we've got to work.
And that's going to be my thumbnail. Those 2 little relaxed moments.
No, but you can see from there where he's just holding himself a bit
Yeah.
to him there,
Yeah.
and you just think, yeah, that's it. And we
Yeah.
just need that all the time.
Yeah.
But it's coming.
Yeah.
The good thing is that it happened during the test.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is a massive improvement.
Yeah. I did feel him relax at points, which is
Yeah.
good. So
Yeah.
considering when he came in, he was like,
Yes, because he worked it nicely, and when you came across, he got.
Yeah.
I thought, oh, he's getting really tense.
Yeah.
But he got better.
Yeah.
It was a pity he went wrong.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I'm so silly.
yeah, centre lines were interesting.
Yeah, the last one was not very good.
The halt was better than he has halted.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
He did actually halt.
Hello, Jim. Hello, mate.
Come to join the debrief.
Yeah.
All good.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jim. Do you want my jacket?
I do like
It's
it,
very
actually. I was
nice.
admiring that. It's very warm. Is it warm?
Looks very waterproof.
Yeah.
It's a mountain
It's like
horse
your nails, actually, Justine, with that weird, like,
Going
chrome
off,
stripe.
it looks.
Yeah, actually, it is actually the same.
It's
as
very
just as-
1970s. That I'm definitely going off it.
Are you?
I am. Yeah.
I really
It's
liked
like-
it.
Invaders of
I
the
look
Galaxy.
Like I come from Surbiton.
Where's that? Surbiton. Do you want to look at mine? These are my actual nails, by the way.
Are they?
Yeah.
These
Damn
are
it.
not my actual nails.
These aren't mine.
By the way. Anyway, I'm going to airdrop you these.
Okay, let's do this session. Have you got my phone, though? Yeah, you have got my phone.
How was your
Yeah.
test?
It's my test.
Yeah.
It was, well, Justine's already given me a bollocking for my ring craft being crap.
I did
The
her
first-
too.
The first thing she said, both of you are doing ring craft.
Yeah.
You're going to get a crash course in ring craft.
Do you know what would also help? If I could actually get my horse's quarters to where I want them to be. That would also.
Mate, you should see my test.
Well, let's
Let's have a competition to see who was worse.
This was my test.
Well, I did at least in your test, Lucy. I didn't actually comment. In her test, I did say, "Where is she going?"
Oh, what? Jess?
Yeah. I
Why,
said, "Where
you
is she?"
Apparently, I was meant to go up the set line, and at 1 minute I was like,
Yeah, I couldn't work out whether she was leg yielding, half pass.
Oh, was it the diagonal?
Yeah.
Was it
No, just down the centre line at the end.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, but
I
mine
was
was not
clearly
exactly very good.
leg yielding because I just thought, yeah.
Just to show them a few
Yeah,
lateral
like, look what I
moves.
could do.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Yeah,
And neither of you, when you went from B to E to M, both of you ended up past M. You didn't even get to M.
What?
When you go across to a marker, your shoulder is
I
meant to be
know.
at the marker, and neither of you were anywhere near it.
No! It's my first one. Okay, next time we will do better.
Yeah.
won't we?
yeah.
We'll do
Next time, I'm going to make you run around the test on your feet.
I did that this morning though, but she did say that my test did get better, but that wasn't hard because it was that shit to begin with.
Well, it was fairly spooky to start with.
Oh, Jimmy. Well done.
We survived. Well, luckily I'm going to have Jess get on and hopefully...
Oh yeah, you're not done yet, Jim. I'm going. We are home again, and before I picked up the camera, I thought I'm just gonna get everything off and done. So he is off the trailer. He is back in his stable. You have some more haylage, don't you? Yes. Yes. You are such a good boy. Yeah. You are a very good boy. Yeah, very happy with him. Such a babe. You were very good. Got my carrot stash here, so you can all have a carrot each. But yeah, no, I'm generally pleased. Obviously, I now know that I got a 63.9. 63.9. 63. 63.6. I now know that I got a 63.6, which I'm not too unhappy about. She was very nice and she didn't add 2 extra marks for me, just completely forgetting my brain cells. So in that respect, I think I'm winning. But I had a goal in my head, was I wanted 65. So I'm not too far off that goal, because I think 65, it's not like me being like, I want a 75. That's unattainable. So I thought 65 is a good goal. So 63, that is something to work from. Mummy, do you want a carrot? Come on then, you've got to come for it. Oh my god, you're so lazy. Come on. Come on. He says, but I'm tucking into my hay. Oh my god. You're ridiculous. Yeah, so it was good to have a goal in mind. And it's good that I'm not too far off said goal. So come on, back later. They're not frozen, so we're good. Lara says, I want one now, please. Can I have a carrot? Yeah, good girl. So, oopsie. Sorry, Lara. There you go. And one for Bon. Got to fight this. Here you go. You get my second hand. Just a little bit. There you go. Yeah. I'm very happy. First competition of 2025 done. It's always good to get that ticked off. For now, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed, and if you want to see more, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, and yeah, follow and see how we get on for the 2025 season, which is looming, much like this sunshine that is just dying to come out from the trees. Stay safe, stay warm, and I'll see you later. Bye.